Your washing machine has been running perfectly for 2 years. 2 years, not a single problem. You've been thinking about upgrading it anyway because, new models have better features, but it's been solid, reliable. So you figure you'll keep it for a few more years. Then, the day after your 2-year warranty expires, something happens. A weird noise, a grinding sound. You run it one more time and it stops mid-cycle. Dead. Just like that. The thing that worked flawlessly for 2 years, that met its warranty obligation perfectly, suddenly needs a $700 repair. And you're standing there, staring at your broken washing machine, thinking, how is this possible? What are the odds? But here's the thing, and I spend way too much time thinking about this, about products and their lifespans, and why things seem to fail at such convenient moments. The odds aren't actually that bad. In fact, what you just experienced probably isn't a coincidence at all. It's planned. Not necessarily in some evil conspiracy theory way, but it's engineered. And once you understand how it works, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Because there's a reason why your washing machine breaks right after the warranty. There's a reason why your phone starts getting sluggish right when you're eligible for an upgrade. There's a reason why products seem to have this invisible expiration date that lines up suspiciously well with when the manufacturer's liability ends. And understanding why means you can start protecting yourself. Let me start with something that sounds obvious once you think about it, but most people don't think about it. The warranty period tells you exactly how long the manufacturer thinks their product will last in normal use. If a company puts a 2-year warranty on a washing machine, they're basically saying, we guarantee this will work for 2 years. But here's the thing that gets me. Why 2 years specifically? Why not 3? Why not 5? Why not 10? The answer is economics. The company has done the math. They've figured out that if they make a product that lasts longer than the warranty, they'll get more customer complaints, more failures covered under warranty, more costs. So they design products to last just slightly longer than the warranty period. No more, no less. Think about it from their perspective. If they design a product that lasts 5 years, but they only warranty it for 2, they've spent extra money on durability that customers never actually see. That's wasted money. Why would they do that? So instead, they design products to last about 2 years and a month, long enough to pass the warranty period so they're not responsible for fixing it, but not so long that they're wasting durability engineering on something that doesn't extend the profitable lifespan of the customer relationship. This is called planned obsolescence, and it's not a secret. It's an open strategy in manufacturing. You design products to fail at a predictable time. Not immediately, that would be too obvious and people would stop buying your stuff, but right around when the warranty ends, right when you're out of warranty, right when the manufacturer's liability stops. It's brilliant, honestly. It's cynical as hell, but it's brilliant. Okay, let me explain why companies actually do this, because it makes sense once you understand the economics. Let's say a company makes a dishwasher. They could make it really well, with expensive parts designed to last 20 years, but that would cost them $300 more to manufacture. So they do the math. If they charge $500 for a dishwasher that lasts 20 years, the customer buys it once and never comes back. They're done with the company for 2 decades. But if they make a dishwasher that lasts 5 years, costs $200 less to make, and sells for the same price, then the customer has to buy a new one every 5 years. In 20 years, they buy 4 dishwashers instead of 1, 4 times the revenue, 4 times the profit. Now, obviously, they want the product to work long enough that people don't hate them. It has to get through the warranty period. But after that, who cares? The warranty is over. It's the customer's problem now. This is the economic incentive. This is why products fail right after warranties. It's more profitable for companies to build products that fail frequently than to build products that last. And here's the thing. We've collectively decided we're okay with this, or at least we haven't pushed back hard enough. Because we keep buying these products, we keep upgrading, we keep accepting that things break. 100 years ago, you bought a car and it lasted. You bought a refrigerator and it worked until your kids inherited it. Products were built to last because that was the reputation builder. This thing lasts forever. Buy from us. But now, the profit model is built around repeat purchases, so products are built around repeat purchases. And the warranty period is basically a signal post for when the company stops caring about the quality of what they sold you. Here's something else that's happening that most people don't even realize. It's not just that products are designed to fail. It's that they're designed to fail in ways that force you to buy a whole new product instead of fixing the old one. Let me give you an example. I had a laptop that worked great for about 3.5 years, and then it started freezing up, wouldn't boot properly. Something was wrong. So I took it to a repair shop, thinking maybe the hard drive was failing or the motherboard was damaged. The repair guy called me back and said, "It's fixable, but it's going to cost you $800. You're probably better off buying a new laptop for $1,000. And I was thinking, wait, how is it only $200 more to buy a brand new computer than to fix the one I have? And the answer is because the company had designed it so that fixing it was barely cheaper than replacing it. They use proprietary parts that only they make. They glue things together instead of using screws, so you can't disassemble it without breaking it. They make the battery non-removable, non-replaceable. They make the screen impossible to repair without replacing half the device. So when one thing breaks, you can't just fix that one thing. You have to replace multiple components, and suddenly the repair is almost as expensive as a new device. This is done intentionally. This is part of the product design. It's called designing for obsolescence, and it's specifically meant to make repair uneconomical, so you buy a new one instead. And it's brilliant from a profit standpoint because it means customers don't even have the option to repair. They have to replace. The economic decision gets made for them. There's another layer to this that's maybe even more sophisticated. It's not just that products break, it's that companies have timed the break to coincide with when new models come out, when upgrades are available, when there's something shinier and newer to buy. Your phone worked perfectly for 2 years, then it starts slowing down. Software updates make it sluggish. Battery life gets worse. Not because the phone broke, but because the company pushed out a software update designed to run poorly on older hardware. Meanwhile, they've released a new phone model with faster processing, better battery, all these new features, and now the old phone feels slow and outdated compared to the new one. So you think, well, this phone is basically dying anyway, I might as well upgrade. And you do. You buy the new phone, the old one gets recycled or sits in a drawer, and the company has successfully convinced you to replace a perfectly functional device. This happens all the time, and the companies don't even have to be that subtle about it. They know that every 2 to 3 years they need customers to feel the pull to upgrade, so they engineer it. The phone gets slower, the battery gets worse, the apps don't work as well. The company stops providing updates, and suddenly the old phone that worked great 6 months ago feels ancient. It's not that the hardware broke, it's that the software made it unusable, but the effect is the same. People think their device is dying and they need a new one. Here's something insidious that happens right at the moment of purchase. The salesperson offers you an extended warranty. This product comes with a 1-year warranty, but for $99 you can extend it to 3 years. And you think about it and you think, well, the company is already designing it to fail after the warranty anyway, so maybe the extended warranty is actually a good idea. And maybe it is. But here's the thing. The companies know something about extended warranties that most consumers don't. They know that most people won't use them. They won't read the fine print. They won't understand what's actually covered. They won't go through the hassle of claiming the warranty if something does break. Extended warranties are incredibly profitable for companies because they're rarely used. People buy them for peace of mind and then never actually use them. It's basically free money. And here's the cynical part. The companies could make products that don't need extended warranties. They could make products that last 5 years reliably. But instead, they make products that are fragile and unreliable, sell extended warranties to cover the fragility, and profit both ways. They profit from the initial product sale, and they profit from the extended warranty sale, knowing the warranty probably won't be used. It's a perfect business model. Sell a short-lived product, sell insurance against that short lifespan, and profit from both the product failure and the insurance that covers it.
Let me put some numbers on this, because it's actually pretty staggering when you add it up. The average person buys a new phone every 2 to 3 years. That's 5 or 6 phones in a 30-year period. If each phone costs $1,000, that's $5,000 to $6,000. But it's not just the phone, it's the case, the screen protector, the new chargers every time they change the charging port. It's the data plan you're locked into. It adds up. Appliances are similar. Washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers. These used to last 15, 20 years. Now they last 5 to 7. So in a 50-year period, you used to buy maybe 3 of each. Now you buy 6 to 10. Think about the cost. Think about the environmental impact. Think about the fact that you're basically paying for the privilege of having products that fail. And here's what really gets me. You're paying for things that are working against you. You're paying for products that are designed to break. You're paying for things that are engineered to fail right after the warranty ends. You're paying to be ripped off, basically. And most people don't even realize it's happening. They just think products are made cheap now. They don't understand that the cheap products are actually the result of intentional design choices made to increase profits. Okay, so you can't stop companies from designing products to fail. You can't force them to build things to last, but you can protect yourself if you understand what's happening. First, understand the warranty period. It's a signal. When you're buying something, look at the warranty length. The longer the warranty, the longer the company thinks the product will actually last. A 5-year warranty probably means the product is built to last longer. A 1-year warranty is a red flag that you're buying something designed to fail. Second, do your research on reliability. There are websites that track product failures, customer reviews, real-world longevity data. Use them. If a brand is known for products that fail after the warranty, don't buy from that brand. Buy from companies that have built a reputation for reliability. Third, think about total cost of ownership, not just the initial purchase price. A cheaply made appliance that lasts 5 years might cost less up front, but costs more over time than a higher quality appliance that lasts 15 years. Do the math before you buy. Fourth, consider repair options before you buy. Can you fix this thing if it breaks? Are parts available? Can you disassemble it? Or is it designed to be unrepairable? If it's unrepairable, that's a sign it's designed for obsolescence. And fifth, push back on the upgrade cycle. Just because there's a new model doesn't mean you need it. If your device still works, keep using it. The longer you keep products, the less you're subject to planned obsolescence. You're voting with your wallet. You're saying, I don't need new stuff every few years. What we're really talking about here is a fundamental misalignment between what's profitable for companies and what's good for consumers. Companies make more money when things fail frequently. Consumers lose money when things fail frequently. And we've built an entire system around this misalignment. Warranties that are designed to end right before things break. Planned obsolescence that's engineered into the design. Marketing that makes you feel like you need the new thing even though the old thing works fine. And the crazy part is that it's all legal. There's nothing illegal about designing products to fail. There's nothing illegal about making repairs more expensive than replacement. There's nothing illegal about timed obsolescence. But just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right. And just because everyone does it doesn't mean you have to accept it.
You can make different choices. You can buy products from companies that prioritize durability. You can repair things instead of replacing them. You can keep things longer. You can resist the upgrade cycle. And when you do, you're not just saving money, you're sending a signal. You're saying that you value durability over novelty, that you value reliability over status, that you value things that work over things that are shiny. And if enough people make that choice, companies will have to change. They'll have to build things to last, because that's what customers want. But that change only happens if we stop accepting the current model. So here's what I want you to understand. Products breaking right after the warranty isn't a coincidence, it's a choice. A deliberate choice made by companies to maximize profits. It's engineered into the design. It's part of the business model. But you're not powerless. You can see it happening. You can understand why it's happening. And you can make choices that protect yourself and send a message about what kind of products you want to buy. The next time something breaks right after the warranty ends, I want you to pause. I want you to think about whether this was actually an accident or whether it was planned. Because most of the time, it's planned. And the next time you're thinking about buying something, I want you to look at the warranty length. I want you to research the company's track record. I want you to think about whether you actually need the new thing or if the old thing still works. Because every time you choose durability over novelty, you're pushing back against a system that's designed to extract money from you. It's not easy. We live in a culture that celebrates the new, that sells us the idea that we need to upgrade constantly. But once you see the game, once you understand that your appliances and devices are being engineered to fail, it becomes easier to resist. So make the choice. Choose durability. Choose repair over replacement. Choose to keep things longer. Choose to buy from companies that have proven they care about quality. It'll save you money. It'll reduce the stress of constantly dealing with broken things. And it'll send a message to companies that people actually value things that work. Thank you for thinking through this with me. If this resonated, please share it with someone who's been frustrated by a product breaking right after the warranty ends. And let me know in the comments, what's the most suspicious product failure you've experienced? What broke right after the warranty ended? Thanks for watching.